I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times, and I met Taco. I was like, I don't know how pregnant women eat. I'm not showing you nothing. You can't see nothing. And I've been practicing since getting raspy to cross more truer.
In terms to what extremes? My mom.
I'm sorry, and don't worry, I got my brush too.
Time for yourself. I mean, you always got the truth. You can talk, except my fingernails. I usually do them a little better. They are, my hands are. Hello, it's me, it's Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today is the 11th of February, 2014. So, just getting ready to do another video. Well, people have asked me what it's like being post-op. And though I'm not going to get very graphic, I will say it is not very, very fun at all. In fact, this is all the camera's going to show right there. But the dilation, that is not fun. It is not fun. It's just like loads and loads of time and KY. So, though people may think I am totally crazy right now for doing this on camera, it is my life. At least for the next 75 days. If not longer, but 3 months after surgery. Even if you do have a Prince Charming or whatever, if you want to follow doctor's rules and don't bust any stitches, this is the life. This is the life. Tons of KY. I gotta get a 5-gallon bucket of KY, okay? I'm just saying, that's pretty much it. And, so it's gonna be this, today I also do, no, that's number 3, hell, I don't do number 3. I do number 2, also. So, I gotta do this for 30 minutes, and then I gotta do this for 10 minutes. And in a couple weeks I get to do number 3. Yes, and then obviously after 9 weeks or 10 weeks, I get to do number 4, which you compare number 1 to number 4, and it's like, holy smackerel, it's like, so that's my life. That's pretty much it. That and your official standard Hello Kitty mirror, which you can say hello to your kitty. Actually, I was told Hello Kitty had 4 whiskers on each side. I don't know if that's true. This has got 2 whiskers on each side, so I guess you could say hello something else. But anyway, so dilating is not, oh yeah, it's kind of like, but it's not exciting. It's not nothing to, when you're sitting here dilating, it's not like a whole video of just dilation techniques or dilating. Let me move this just a little bit that way. Obviously, with the magical 7 inches that I've got from Dr. Chedowit, for those that did not watch my previous videos, that is what I have been given. I do gotta double check and make sure. Twist, turn, and get it to 7. And that's it. Dilation is pretty much there. Now for the next 30 minutes, I just stare, twiddle my thumbs, and do nothing, and make a video on YouTube. And now you know. So, in my other video, in my previous video, I was talking about, if you're in a big hurry, if you just want to come home from lunch, take a quick dilation, and go back to work and rush, that's probably not going to happen. And swap hands. And yes, it's a changing pad in the background, just in case you make a little bit of a mess with the KY. So, that's my life. It's not in and out. It's not, no, it's none of that. It's none of that. You're just basically pushing it in, holding it, and yada, yada, yada. You're basically stretching the skin, sort of like an earring. I mean, the earring's always in, so that's a bad example. But when you get your ears pierced, if you stop wearing them for a while, the hole will just close right back up. So with the dilation, what you're doing is you're making sure the hole doesn't close back up. So that's why the long times. So, if you're not sure about surgery, if surgery is just one of those things where it's like, I wish I had the money. I mean, I just don't have the time. I mean, you got to do everything. You got to put everything together. You got to make everything work. What you do after, obviously, different girls, they'll do different techniques. For the most part, and all the girls will tell you this, the doctor tells you to dilate anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. My doctor suggests 2 hours a day. Obviously, they go on the a little bit on the cautious side, just to say, hey, we don't want your hole to close up, so we're going to say 2 hours. Whether you do an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon or evening, that's up to you. Obviously, that still leaves a big gap in lunch, and that's probably what I'll end up doing when I get back to work. Probably an hour in the morning, hour in the evening. That's life in the oil field. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do something to make it work all in a big circle for me. So, what another person does is going to be totally different. They might do, I don't know, 40 minutes in the morning, 40 minutes, or 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, and 40, 50 minutes at night, or an hour at night. To try to reach that 2 hour limit. It's, you do what you got to do to survive, to make you happy. Remember me earlier, I've always said in my videos, it's all about the smile, and the smile is not going to go nowhere. Dilating itself and working around, making a schedule of dilation it's nothing to make the smile happy. Like I said, it's maybe after 3 months, after 6 months, depending on your doctor, when you can actually have quote-unquote intercourse, this is it. Okay, that's like yada, 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 twiddle my thumbs, okay, I'm dilating, you're boring. I'm not going up and down, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god. No, it's not that. You can't do that. Not unless you want to rip some stitches out or whatnot. So, anyway, I wanted to do a video and show you that there's just nothing to dilation. People are like, oh, you're lucky, you get to dilate, you have a sexual life, and it's, no. I got a smile on my face. I got a new vajayjay downstairs. I got to do maintenance on it to keep that, from closing up, at least for the next 2 years. And that's what my doctor suggests, just because I got the skin graft. And the skin graft, again, in case you don't know, was to add the extra depth to get me to the 7 inches. Obviously, I did not have enough junk downstairs to give me 7 inches on its own, or on my own without the skin graft itself. So I think that's what they're more worried about. They're worried about the skin graft area, and that's what you're stretching up. So obviously when I go into kind of popped out a little bit, so I had to push it back in there. And that's what you're doing. You apply pressure to the back wall, and it's like boom. It is what it is. So, and like I said, every doctor is different. Research your doctor. Obviously, I like my doctor. Everybody likes their doctor. It doesn't matter if you went with Meltzer, went with Bowers, went with Broussard, or who. Everybody that's got a doctor loves their doctor because their doctor did the best job. And I think for my age, my doctor did tremendous. I'm sure after the swelling up here goes down, I'll probably settle into the D land instead of the double Ds. I'm still taking the anti-swelling medicine, and this is another thing to consider too. This is only 15 days. This is 15 days post-op. Since I've had my surgery, it's 2 weeks, 1 day. I'm already dilating with the number 1 and number 2 dilator. So everybody heals. Everybody's got a different plan. And the nurses, they've all been good. The hotel, the room, everything. I mean, everybody check on me once a day, except for Sundays. They don't check on me on Sundays, but it's not like they just took my money and said, here, give me your money, I'm going to run off, I'm going to do your surgery and leave you alone. No, and that's one of the reasons why I chose to have surgery overseas. And don't get me wrong when I say this. I've had consultations with both Raphael in Dallas and also Meltzer in Scottsdale, Arizona. They both know what they're doing. They both have their techniques. You both have an aftercare that you're pretty much in a hospital room. I think you're in the hospital itself for like a day or two. And then after that, you go into the hotel room. And it's for like a week or something. And then you're off. You maybe go to a halfway house. If you want to stay locally, like if you want to stay close to Meltzer in Scottsdale, Arizona, you can probably rent an apartment. They have some halfway houses where you could stay locally in case there's any complications. Here, the reason why I chose, Thailand itself was, number one, was their technique. They do the one-stage technique instead of the two. United States, they do the labiaplasty after they do, the vaginoplasty or whatever they call it. It's 2 stages. You got to go to surgery twice. So I went with Thailand with Dr. Chedowit because it was one-stage technique. And what really sold me was the aftercare. I'm in the hospital or in their clinic, not in the hospital, but in their clinic. I'm in there for 4 days after surgery. And that's where their nurses are taking care of me, where everything's, that they're watching me. And then obviously when I get shoved off to the hotel, they're still taking care of me. They're still checking everything. They're making sure my swelling, they come by once a day. And I just found that totally amazing. Even today, they're checking on me. Tomorrow, they'll check on me. A week from now, they check on me. I leave on, March 26th. And I don't know if they're going to check on me on the 26th, but I'm sure they will. And if they don't, if I notice something, I could say, hey, Dr. Chedowit, send your nurse over, take a look, something's up, and they will. They're really, really good about that, and that's why I chose here. That's the number one reason. And after surgery, what really amazed me, what I came here all alone, scared, alone. Family members were concerned. They were like, Jessica, why are you going alone? Bring one of us, or have your surgery here. You know what? When I had my surgery on Monday the 24th, no joke about it, I was scared. They put the mask halfway on my face, and they said, breathe in. This is a mask that goes over your nose like this. And they got the mask like this, and they're like, breathe in. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Aren't you going to, put the mask... I'm thinking this. Aren't you going to put the mask on my face? I took, 2 breaths, and I was out. When they woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was like the nurse was there, calming me down, telling me what, and then the surgery went good, yada, yada, yada. And then the nurse went out of the room, grabbed a mattress, brought it back into the room, and slept on the floor with me all night long. Right next to my bed. That calmed me down the most. That's when I knew I was not alone. And that I picked the right doctor. When the head nurse is sleeping on the floor in case something happens. Because there's a lot that can go wrong. You got the implants going on. I got downstairs going on. Some girls, they'll get the trachea shave. I didn't bother. Some will get the facial. Some will even get the buttocks implants. And, Dr. Chedowit knows what he's doing. Every surgery is different. There are complications with every different metabolism. So I don't know if you're considering surgery, what doctor is right for you. I can't answer that. You have to get a consultation. Spend your time. feel. What you feel comfortable with is who you go with. And obviously my choices, I felt comfortable with Chadwick. So, it's neither here nor there. Obviously I've been looking at the clock this whole entire time. It's been a whole whopping 12 minutes. And yes, I've been dilating. And it's like, oh my gosh. That's what I'm talking about. It's one of those things. And I knew I was going to have to dilate before surgery. So I already knew this. But it's one of those things that if you're just rush, hurry up, get this done, hurry up, get that done, hurry up, get this done. Maybe you need to slow down before you go get surgery. Because there is no rush. There is no rushing dilation. You know, and not that I would want to hurry up. I mean, not just in dilation. Maybe I'd want to hurry it up. Maybe there'd be something a little bit better than this. But life in general, I don't think I want to hurry up life no more. I'm so happy that I've had the surgery that this doesn't bother me now. It's like, take a deep breath. Enjoy life, Jessica. This is it. Back to the dilation. Obviously, this will change. I'm supposed to do this 3 times a day for the next 2 years. And after 2 years, it knocks down a little bit. Whether you're going to be dilating 90 years old on bingo night at the, just before you go to the bingo center in the senior citizen community house, I don't know. That's between you, your doctor, and your techniques, what you want when you're 90 years old. Obviously, if you stop dilating a little bit, you'll lose some depth, but if you're 90 years old, you probably don't need 7 inches to deal with. You're not going to watch out laughing. I laughed the other day, or no, I wasn't laughing, I was coughing. And I went up like that, the cup, boom, just like a torpedo, boom, there it shoots across the room. I'm like, oh, hell, I guess dilating's over. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with the choice I made. I'm not going to be making videos with me dilating. This is it. I just wanted to show you, share, in case there was any doubt or any questions of what dilating consists of. It basically consists of putting a bunch of KY on one of these little things, which this is the number 2, which I got to get ready in another 15 minutes. And you just put a bunch of KY on it, push it in, and leave it, and apply pressure. So when my other hand disappears in the video, obviously I'm putting 2 fingers on the end and pushing down, just lightly applying pressure. That's it. It's not, and there it goes again. And now that I gotta push it down just a little bit, just to make sure that didn't pop out. Because, yes, it might like to do that. So this might be a little bit TMI in the video category. But hey, Jessica's done videos with, herself taking a bath. I figured, what the heck, I can at least dilate. Not going into gruesome, stuff. So, if you're planning on surgery, the only thing I could suggest is get plenty of panty liners, because you're going to change them a lot. The doctor here gives you a couple, so supply those before your surgery. Get plenty of KY. The doctor supplies you a lot, but you're going to need more. Like I said, if you go on to eBay and you see a 5-gallon bucket and it's huge and it's full of KY, buy it, because throughout your entire lifetime, you're probably going to use it. You probably will, and you might get it on sale if you buy it. Buy the 5-gallon jug, or buy the pallet, or whatever. I know that's a little sarcasm, a little humor, but you're going to need it. You're going to use. I've been through like 3 tubes already, almost 4 tubes. So, and I mean, they're not big tubes. They're small tubes, but this is QC. This is not KY. So, but yeah, you see it. Yada, yada, yada. Fun, exciting. Stock up on that. Stock up on changing pads, at least at the hotel. Obviously, when I get home, I don't like using these very much, but because the sheets are white, because the blankets are white, because the towels are white. Here at the hotel, I choose to use these. I also put a couple paper towels down just to help save on these so I can reuse these more. Obviously, when I get home, I'll probably use a towel if you need to know. Just a regular towel. I'll probably, I'll just do more laundry. I think it'll be better than putting the dump, filling the dump with these things. I'm just using these for the hotel, protect everything here. And it's not like I make a super duper mess anyway. Not that you need to know, but no, it's... Actually, the first couple of days you're dilating, it is kind of weird. I wasn't bleeding too much, but there's some girls where they still bleed a little bit. So get prepared for that. I was sort of blessed and lucky when you yank this thing out. If it's like a blood or plasma mixture, sort of like what I had in the vampire bottles, the blood plasma bottles. I mean, your body's leaking everywhere after surgery, so believe me, I wish I was the type of person that just show you everything, but no, I'm not, and it ain't gonna happen, so no need to worry. If you're planning a surgery or know somebody that is, you can ask them. They'll probably show you. I'm not a show and tell type of person, so don't even ask me. Even if you know me, don't even ask me. Even if you're related, don't. Anyway. Now with that said, disclaimer 5782-B. Those are the things that I would say. Just prepare. Obviously tonight I'm going to go to the store across the road. I finally got permission. It's been 15 days. Just to take it easy. If I feel something, I can, stop, turn around, come back, whatever, call a cab. Don't push it, that kind of thing. But, the nurse said I can go ahead and go across the street. I can go to Tesco. So this is 15 days later. I mean, I'm going to see if I can get a different bra. I can see, I'm getting panty liners. I might need to get some more KY. Just simple stuff. Obviously here in the cottages, people help each other out. So if you need something emergency-wise, and if somebody's able to walk to the store for you, they will. Like if they're ahead of you, or if they haven't gone to surgery yet, and they're able, believe me, the ladies here and all the girls. That's why I love this place. Everybody's got each other's back. And it's it's a community type feeling, but it's more of a bond too. People that come here all have a certain bond with the other ladies that are having their surgery here at the same time, which is neat. Now, at the same token, if I run out of panty liners, if I'm going to ask them to go get me some panty liners, I probably won't do that. Unless I absolutely have to, which I don't. I'm not that type of person. If I need panty liners and I have a boyfriend, I'm not going to ask my boyfriend. I might once or twice, but I'm not going to need panty liners that much longer anyway, so let's do it. Just to see what the experience. Yeah, give me some liners and make the guys all nervous and go, oh no, not them. But that's it. Just stock up on food, soups, plenty of water. Life's amazing. I'm only 15 days. Post-op. I got 75 more days before I can go swimming. Before my 3 months are up. I guess it's 75 more days. I can finally have intercourse too, according to my doctor. But whether I do or not, I'll probably, even if I had a boyfriend, I'd probably wait a little bit longer. Because I just don't want to go in and bust stitches at 3 months. That's not my style. I put so much money into this. I put so much effort and time. I'm slowing down, relaxing. If I wait till 6 months to have intercourse, so to speak, then fine. Gotta watch for those coughs. Pew! I was holding it. Don't worry. So, all that's good. It's only been 22 minutes, so I still got. I won't. My video is not going to be that long. I'm going to end this video. So, just stock up on stuff. You got a lot of invested into it. Take your time. Don't rush going walking around. Don't compare. This is especially the time. I know it's really hard. 3 months hormones. What were you like? 3 months. Where should I be? When it comes to being a post-op, do not compare yourself. Everybody's different. So if you're like, oh, Jessica was walking into the store in 15 days. If you don't walk to the store in 18 days or 21 days, don't get mad. Take your time. You got so much invested in this already to get to this point. You don't need to compare to me. You don't need to. I don't need to compare to somebody else. There was people going to the store way before me. People have gone to the mall way before me. I'm taking things slow. I'm calming down. I got too much invested to compare to other people. And rightfully so, because if something does happen, because we're not all built the same, then I only got myself to blame. And then obviously there's more expense. I still got another 2.5 weeks here. I'm fine. Nothing's going to happen. But if something does happen, I can get things, I don't want to get all the way to the States and have something wrong happen. So, which, like I said, I'm already healed up pretty good. I'm sure bleeding is pretty much stopped. I almost don't need the panty liners, but I'm using them anyway. Just because I'm still in nursing home, what I call nursing home stage. So, the smile is here. Obviously, the life has changed. When I get back to work, there's going to be a big change with the dilation schedule and all that, and I'll probably share that. I probably won't dilate in my videos again. I don't know. I might, but I doubt it. This was like a once-in-a-chance type thing. There ain't nothing to it. It's nothing exciting. It's nothing to brag about. Maybe in 6 months' time that will change, and it's all good. One thing, or two things you do got to remember. No matter what happens, you got to be true, and you got to be yourself. Them two things, right there. Got to be true, got to be yourself. It just makes things so much easier when you do those two things. So until next time.